Welcome, it's Denson Cooking It All, and today we're going to be trying this before you buy it. This is
Steak-Umm Sliced Steaks. Now, when we get to it, you'll see that it's 100% beef. Here's the nutrition for you. But calling this sliced steaks is kind of pushing it, so stick around to the end. The results are great, but I question that. So I'm going to start off with some onions because I think that's the way to do it. So I sliced up some onions, put a little oil in the pan, heat that up, and get these sauteing. Why I'm doing that, I'm going to season them up, but we want to know if you have Steak-Umms, if you like them, what your preferred add-ins, toppings, or anything else is. Leave that in the comments below because we'd like to try different combinations with these. So that's a little foreshadowing that yes, we will definitely be eating these again, but calling it sliced steaks is kind of a bridge too far in my opinion. So let's get these open and out, and what you see here, it's kind of like frozen sheets. I wouldn't call it sliced, but nonetheless, follow the directions. I layered them in. Now I went with 2.5 per sandwich, so I'm making 2 sandwiches here. I've heard from other people that 3 is kind of the perfect amount. Let us know how many you use per sandwich. But essentially from here, I put them on top of those sauteed onions, and I'm going to let them get a little warm, and then I'm just going to start breaking them up and chopping them up. So I like the texture. If you're talking about like a Philly steak, I like a chopped steak sandwich personally. So the fact that these slices break down like this is actually perfect for me. The color though, as I was working with it, reminded me of budding beef. I don't know if anybody else ever has that, but we occasionally keep that around the house, and it's a sort of a guilty pleasure of mine. But I'm letting these cook down. Why I'm doing that, I got the bread going over there. I'm going to make a little bit of quick garlic bread to put these steaks in. So the directions say to cook this for like 20-25 minutes. I'm not going to lie, I found ours were done much quicker than that. So I guess, see, they're starting to dry out a little. So the garlic bread was almost done, and so now was the time. Now, in fairness, I didn't have the cheese I wanted, but I did have string cheese, which for all intents and purposes is just mozzarella cheese. So I layered that on there, and then I'm gonna put the steak on top and then let this ride on the griddle for a second or two more to try to get the best melt I can. Now it's pretty thick because I just cut the string cheese in half, but pouring this and holding the camera simultaneously was not working real well, so I went ahead and got a second set of hands, and Mama joined in, and that's why that transition's a little clunky. So that way I could spoon and pour while she took the camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish these up. Now, the cheese, like I said, didn't melt the way I wanted it to, but I didn't mind that. I don't need the cheese to be melting. Now, I know a lot of people like this with American, a lot of people like theirs with Swiss, a lot of people like it with Cheese Whiz. I'd love to hear what your favorite cheese toppings are and what you would suggest. But I got it cooked down to where I was comfortable and melted up. I didn't want the bread to burn, so we plated them up. Now, I will say Mama agreed that we probably needed a little bit of sauce, chipotle mayo. I went with Jardiniere. If you know our area, that's what we got. So we hope you enjoyed this one. We will definitely be making more of these, but we want to hear about yours as well. All our best.